remake of Carrie that stars Chloe Grace Moretz, I thought it'd be cool to take a look at the original version that stars Sissy Spacek and John Travolta. As well as talk about the first book that Stephen King wrote, which the movie is based on, Carrie. And the book is very good. It's a quick, easy read. It's not very long. And an interesting fact about this book, the original manuscript was thrown away and Stephen King's wife finds it in the trash and convinces Stephen King to give it to his publisher and get the book published. And the rest is history. Now he's this big-time horror writer and has written books like The Shining, It, and Pet Sematary. All started from this book. The movie, which stars Sissy Spacek and came out in 1976, is very good. When I heard about the remake, I went ahead and bought the Blu-ray. And the Blu-ray is very good. Got some interesting features. Was a documentary with Sissy Spacek talking, and Amy Irving, Betty Buckley, and some other cast members. And there's another documentary with Brian De Palma talking, and some other features. And this movie is very good. Let's talk about the plot. Carrie is this awkward girl who's not very good at sports. She has a mother that's a Christian fundamentalist and uses the Bible to justify her abuse on Carrie. And Carrie gets humiliated at gym class. And during this humiliation, she realizes she has the powers of telekinesis. A light breaks in the shower room while she's being humiliated by the girls. And the gym teacher sees this humiliation, Miss Collins, played by Betty Buckley, and she gets really mad at the girls and lets Carrie go home early and punishes the girls. They get a week's detention, and Betty Buckley, Miss Collins, is the one that has to give the detention sentence. She decides to work them to death, make them exercise to death, and make them exercise again. And this makes the lead bitch, Chris Hargensen, played by Nancy Allen, decide to storm out, which takes away her right to get prom tickets, according to school policy. Of course, but the other girls do not follow. They are too scared, except for Sue Snell, played by Amy Irving. She just doesn't want to go because she doesn't like Chris Hargensen. And she decides to get her boyfriend, Tommy Ross, played by William Katz, who later on goes on to be in one of my favorite TV shows, The Greatest American Hero, gets him to ask Carrie to the prom, and she eventually accepts. And when Chris Hargensen hears about this, she gets her boyfriend, Billy Nolan, played by John Travolta, who is this guy that thinks of women as sex objects, and gets him to create this humiliation that she plans to have at prom to get back at Carrie, because she feels Carrie's responsible for the detention that Chris Hargensen had to participate in. And the movie is very good. I really don't want to go into too many details and give from the looks of the trailer to the 2013 remake that's coming out soon. It looks like it's going to have the same thing. The trailer actually gives away the whole movie, but I still don't want to get away. Anyway, the acting from Sissy Spacek is fantastic, as well as all the other actors. I especially also like Piper Laurie. She's very good in the movie as Carrie's mom. And this movie has a lot of infamous quotes, like the quote that Piper Laurie gives to Carrie, "They're all gonna laugh at you, they're all gonna laugh at you." And that line is very infamous, one of the main things about Carrie that makes it so iconic. And I give this movie a 9 out of 10. I really did like this movie. I definitely recommend to check it out, buy it on Blu-ray, or if it's on Netflix, check it out there. This also has a sequel in name only, The Raid's Carrie 2, which is terrible. Don't bother watching it. It is really a bad movie. I don't even want to go into too much detail, and that movie I would give a 3 out of 10. It is just garbage and deserves to be flushed down the toilet. And then there's the 2002 remake. Yes, there was another remake. This one went to television, and it's not good either. The acting is forgettable. Yeah, it goes a little deeper into Carrie's childhood, and it has the telekinetic powers starting when she's a child instead of when she is 16, but still, it's a bad movie. I mean, since I already know the original, I really couldn't connect with this new movie, so I really didn't like it. And that movie gets a 4 out of 10, and which means it's garbage. So, of the versions of Carrie that is out, not counting the 2013 remake, because I have not seen that one, I would say check out the Sissy Spacek movie, or maybe we'll go see the remake if you don't want to spoil the movie for yourself. But the Sissy Spacek movie is very good. I went and bought it myself. I definitely think if you're a Stephen King fan, check it out. And that's all I gotta say about Carrie.